Hut, hut, hut. You know what I'm talking about. Little hockey ultimate team. Here we go. Look at the stars on the ice tonight. This should be a fun one. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Canucks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's off a stick. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Let's it go. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. They fight for it along the boards. Metro's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Demko's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Draisaitl's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Takes the feed. Draisaitl's got it along the wing. Yaroslavl's got possession of the puck. From the right side and up the middle. Pushes it across to Celebrini. To his teammate. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Inside the offensive zone. Sends it out front. He scores! What a play! Metro's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, a clutch save! Yaroslavl's going to play the puck from behind the cage. From the right side, they gain the zone. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop there.
Demko's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
He gets that one too.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Just applying the squeeze here on the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Carrying it, looking, and scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
Yaroslavl's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Sneaks by the poke check. Hard hit, frees up the puck. That knocks him off the puck. Can't pull the trigger, and that's a smart heads-up play by Fowler. Thornton's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Stones up with the blocker. Yaroslavl's playing it through center. Metro's got the puck against the half wall. Broken up by Draisaitl. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Park. Yaroslavl's got the puck along the wall. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Here's a shot. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Canucks will take it behind the net. Quick feed to Lozon. And that's blocked in traffic. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. 5 seconds, and he makes the save. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in the morning. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Canucks didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And he takes the feed and lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Nice zone entry on the left side. Takes the puck at the point. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Muffs the shot attempt. Grabbed along the board by Carlson. Taken by Celebrini. And here's the pass to Lozon. Loses the coverage there. Oh, it stays out. Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else.
The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! Leon Draisaitl!
With just a blistering one-timer shot from that high slot area that beats the goaltender here, James. But how does he get lost in coverage in that area?
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Canucks make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Puts it on net! Makes the save with the glove! And that's intercepted by McKinnon. And he takes the dish. Moves by the check. Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky!
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Drills him! Sneaks by the poke check. Great pass from off the right side. Moves it to Fowler. And he takes the feed. McInnes plays it against the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Fires it! And that goes off a player in front. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Turns him away! Yaroslavl's got a hold of the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. And he sidesteps the check there. Protas has the puck against the half wall. Hard blast! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Now a quick pass to Thornton. Here we go, odd-man rush. Pass, save and a beaut.
Vasilevsky's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving him a real opportunity to win.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. And that slides right out to center ice. Yaroslavl's moving it up the ice. Rocks him on the play. Slides it across to McKinnon. And one last save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Canucks coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Yaroslavl's got the puck along the wall. Here's a backhander. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Yaroslavl's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser and lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Moves it quickly over to McInnes. Metro's got the puck along the boards. Great pressure to force the turnover by McInnes. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Metro's got it now. And that's a great heads-up play by McInnes. Quick pass to Sedin. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
Yaroslav's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Shakes off the coverage. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Passes it off. And the team's got it here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. The Canucks have it from their own end. Yaroslavl's gained possession along the boards. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Matthews has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, tried to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Handles the pass from the right side. Moves the puck. Yaroslavl's got possession here in the neutral zone. Metro's got the puck against the boards. Looking to clear the defensive zone. They don't get it out, but they still have the puck. The Canucks cross the blue line and are on the attack. And makes the easy glove save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so...
Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Big-time glove save by Demko.
Well, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work simultaneously. Guess what? You create space and you're able to get shots off like that.
Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. And he slides it quickly to Barbashev. Sends it across. And he rings the post.
Metro's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Yaroslavl's on the attack. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Celebrini. Metro's got the puck. Pass across to Crosby. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. Scores! Right on target. Wow.
Yeah. The top of the net is bottle box.
The Canucks have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Yaroslavl's on the attack.
That's a smart play at this time of the game, James. Just to put the puck in deep, kill some valuable puck.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Yaroslavl's performance tonight really seems to echo a trend we're seeing.
Efficiency numbers, they're going to be off the charts for this team.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hockey Ultimate Team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Canucks start with possession as we are now underway. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Slides it up to Ehlers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Tries to feed it over to Bork. Great defensive stick work on the play. Warsaw's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Thornton. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? What a steal in his own end. Pass to Bork. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Warsaw's got the puck. Oh, what a move to get by there. Great blocker stop by Jones. Quick feed to Draisaitl. Handles the pass. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Goes right to the crease. And he's peeling off to regroup. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stops the rocket of a shot. Here's the chance. Right on the doorstep.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Over to the boards to Bork. Carrying it here in the offensive end. At the line. To the point to Bork. That's blocked. On the outside to Green. Another pass. And the puck skips on a play after the goaltender made that stop.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Slides it diagonally to Misa. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that's knocked away by Misa. Here's the shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it to Lozon. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, look at this. Warsaw's got it along the wall. Dishes it off. Passes it over. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Nemec has got it across the line. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it. Tees it up from the point. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Bolts need to keep their foot on the gas. They have the majority of the shots in this one, and they haven't been rewarded yet, but they've had some high-danger chances. It'll go in eventually if they continue to put it towards the net.
And he passes it up ahead to McKinnon. Sends a pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Smith's got the puck. Here's a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. And he fights off another save. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Along the right to Zadora. Loses the coverage there. Quick shot. And he puts that one aside with ease. Dishes it to Ehlers. Avoids the defender. Quick pass over to McInnes. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Across the line, down the left wall. And not much on that one. Picked up along the boards by Draisaitl. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. From the open ice, they gain the line. Nichushkin's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And now it's grabbed by Toffoli. Moves it quickly over to Green. Ekholm's got it against the boards. Campbell's got the puck near the back end. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break up the pass. There's a firm collision. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that goes off, force off a body.
I know it's on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Puts it on net. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Across the point. Bork's got it in the offensive zone. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Shakes off the coverage. Big play inside the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Bork. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. We might start approaching the next goal win sort of department here as we are underway in the third, still scoreless. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Warsaw's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it over with pace to Hronek. Takes the feed. They've got numbers here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Scores! A huge goal! The first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you.
Takes it at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's intercepted by Ehlers. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Denies him on the slapper. Takes the feed from his netminder. Taken along the wall by McInnes. Quick pass to Fowler. Slides the puck over. Broken up at center by Zadorov. Hughes setting up against the wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. He's got a step. Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Still lots of time left in the period. Warsaw's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Grabs control of it at the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And now he moves it quickly to Sedin. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Green stick handling in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. The Canucks gain the zone. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall.
The Canucks have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Warsaw's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Denies him again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Here's a shot. Great stop by Demko. Puck scooped up by Toffoli. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And a big time stop there. And they've got it in their own end now. Angles it over to DeBrusque. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. McKinnon's taking it from his own end. Here they come on the rush. Toss to the front. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Under a minute to go in the third. The Lightning have the puck in their own end. Ehlers has it in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Shakes himself free. And a strong effort on that play.
Jones stops the puck and redirects it to the corner.
And he denied that opportunity. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Paul's stick work has resulted in a 2-minute penalty for hooking.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
And there it is! Well, I'll defer to the doctor of defense here in the broadcast booth, but a shutout performance, top-notch, you'd say?
Oh, it's top-notch. And yeah, you got to give some credit to the defense on this one as well, allowing him to see some pucks. But I thought he made some real nice saves early in the game, and then, of course, just making the ones he had to. He was tracking, he was finding the puck, and he was controlling his rebounds.
The Canucks won the last time in this ongoing rivalry. Thornton's strong defensive game against them was also rewarded with an assist. Hughes scored a few in the last game against them, but he also hit a few too. This should be an outstanding matchup between two teams that quite simply don't like each other. It's ready to go next. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Canucks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And now it's to Hughes. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Shot! And he's got that one. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Shuts him down. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. They've really got him on their heels here now. And that's blocked at front. And he loses control of the puck. The Canucks get a hold of it. The Lions get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he moves it up to McDavid. And now it's over to McKinnon. Comes up with the steal. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. The Canucks have it in the offensive end. Handles it along the blue line. Works it across to Hughes. And that was stopped. McKinnon's got it behind the net. And that's intercepted by McDavid. Here's a short pass to Draisaitl. With the backhander! Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Here's a chance on the attack. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Demko. Frankfurt's got possession here in the offensive zone. Feeds it down low. Puck grab by Celebrini.
Demko's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Jukinen driving and shakes off the check. Scores right on the doorstep. He pounces off a rebound and puts it home.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Canucks played along the wing. That's a textbook save by Demko. Back-to-back saves there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Off the mask of the goaltender, boy, right between the eyes.
You can see him shaking his head a little bit. He gets rattled, his bell rung on that shot.
The Canucks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Lions pick up steam and are on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Paul. Feeds it on over to Thornton. Oh, great move to sidestep. Breakaway! Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Manipulating the pace of play is the game. It is a detail that this guy has. There's no question about it. He doesn't slow down. He maintains his speed as he heads in one-on-one against the goaltender. Speed kills. Top read, and he buries it in the net.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Lions need to find their legs, James. There's been no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Slides it across. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Quick feed to Celebrini. Denied by the goaltender. Darlene's lugging the puck. Slides the pass over to Panarin. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. The Canucks have it against the wall. Taken by McInnes. And it's a quick pass to Celebrini. Oh, look at this. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Slides it back to the blue line. Loses the coverage there. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Directs it on over to Darlene. Takes the pass. Up the outside of the iron. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
They go on the attack through center. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Feeds the puck across to Doughty. The Lions take it along the wall. Moves it to Hughes. And that one's turned away. And a great save.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. All alone. Oh, look at the pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. They often say nothing bad comes from throwing it on net, and that's exactly what he does from below the goal line. Kind of unexpected. I don't think the goaltender's expecting it, and I don't think the shooter was expecting a goal.
The Canucks have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. And now it's grabbed by Lazard. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that's off a stick. Favors got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass across to Curtis. The Lions move to the offensive zone. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot. And it tears off the glove and it stays out. Oh, a little too much stick work and the officials with their arms in the air. And here comes the judgment from the official. Call's going off for hooking.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Crosby's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Let's move to the middle, and that's intercepted. Pass back to the point. The Lions look around near the point. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Fowler.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Lions take possession in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Doughty. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Demko. The Canucks have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. The Lions carry it along the wall. Receives the pass. Looks to set up along the point. Denies him on the one-timer. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Canucks are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. What a steal in his own end. Moves inside. Fantastic save.
Demko's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Canucks will play it in their own end. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Celebrini. Feeds it over. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Here's a centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Shakes off the coverage. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Canucks have got to keep pressing here, Cheryl. After getting that equalizer, they've got to feel that buzz right now.
Yeah, they'll want to build on top of that goal and really just continue to do what they've been doing all game, and that's possess the puck. We've been waiting for this to happen because they've been all around it. It finally did.
Oh, and he makes another save! The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. And makes the save. Picked up along the wall by Doughty. The Lions take it along the wing. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The Canucks take over on possession. Quick pass to Lozon. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Sends a pass over. Into the corner now. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Lions have it now. Protas looks around. Tries to get it over to Celebrini. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Canucks have it now. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck across to Draisaitl. Makes some space. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Canucks, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Slides it diagonally to Hughes. Big time stop there.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Late goings of this period. The Canucks are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sends it over to Seider. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Frankfurt's been very effective tonight at generating opportunities, but they just haven't been able to convert because they keep hitting the post, James.
The Lions gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Darlene. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. He's got wins from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
Fowler's got it in the defensive end. Lead pass ahead. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Angles it over to Scheifele. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Well, there you go. 60 minutes has been played out and still no winner. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in, folks, because this should be electric. Stay with us. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. Overtime has started, and remember, you only need one shot to win this one. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick feed to McKinnon. Moves it to Panarin. And he was ready for that save. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it over to McKinnon. And he's ridden off the puck. Taken by McKinnon. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Made the save on the play. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, read that perfectly. Skating with it. Passes to Tony. Scores! Wow! Everyone's saying you can't say this, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. Went to the doctor, turns out I'm sick. Sick of everybody says the shit. And I ain't listening, not hearing anything. Can't take no more. Enough is enough, enough is enough. Enough is enough, it's enough is enough. Enough is enough, enough is enough. Enough is enough, it's enough is enough, that's enough. You're unbelievable. Eating anything that serve you at all. Forever marching in single file. Follow orders into the line. And I ain't listening. Two players on a heater, and they'll collide tonight. Lindholm's relentless motor on the forecheck turned into some offense. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Canucks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Moves it quickly over to Paul. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. They've got some momentum here. Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Thornton's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. In close. Nice save from point-blank range.
Demko's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick pass to Fowler. McInnes carries the puck in his own zone. Broken up at center by Point. Avoids the poke check. Dishes it off. Great positioning in the defensive end. Passes it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Roy. Shot. Stones him in front. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Mammoth have been pushing, and they finally break through with the game's first goal.
Yeah, they capitalized finally, James, and that's the execution they needed. But there's not much ice out there, not much separating these two teams. So this next shift to create and continue that momentum is really important.
Works it across to Sedin. With possession along the wall. Marchenko's gaining momentum. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Utah's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. And off the draw, they win possession.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. Got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
The Canucks look to start the transition game. Now over to Sedin. Moves it to Lozon. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Made the stop on the play. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Denies him with the save. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a short pass to Lozon. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Nemec has got the puck and he's walking the blue line. Quick feed to Thornton. Takes a shot. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Mammoth have been handed a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
The Canucks win the draw. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Moves it to Hronek. And he takes the feed. McInnes plays the puck. There he is from the slot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Quick pass across to Draisaitl. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Takes the feed at the point. Oh, going wide.
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you got to love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
And a stick breaks that up. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with... We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Canucks can't be happy with their power play efficiency right now. It's all about game management. You gotta know the score and how critical it is to take advantage of the specialty teams.
Utah's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McKinnon. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Shuts him down.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Denies him with a save. Utah's looking to break out. Into the offensive zone. Centering pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Looks to set up at the point now. From the boards, he takes that pass. The Mammoth have possession now. Utah's got it across the line. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Kucherov's got it along the wing. And that's poked away. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. The Canucks played along the boards. Slides it across. Utah's got the puck in their own end. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped.
Demko's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
And he takes the dish. Toss up the puck after that hit. Quick feed to Eberle. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Slides it on over to Eichel. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feeds it over. Grabbed along the boards by Rock. Denies him.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Utah is working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Paul's got it into offensive territory. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Canucks have been called for hooking.
Well, he's going to get the hooking call, and often this is a result of not keeping your feet moving. So yes, you reach. Yes, you lean in with...
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Draisaitl's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Utah's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. On the attack along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. The Canucks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Nemec is moving the puck through his own zone. Dishes it off. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Utah's got the puck against the half wall. Slips by the check. How did he stop that one?
McKinnon's almost out of the box.
Utah's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one. Simple glove save by Demko.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Utah's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Carlson. Here they come on the attack. Excellent stick work on the play. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Yokiharu. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Just a crushing hit against the wall. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Utah's ahead in this game because of the production of that second line, and this is a nice luxury to have when you've got depth on your bench. You can look down it and really create some internal competition for the ice time.
Quick pass to Waugh. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. This is a really nice save, James. I mean,
and that climbs off the iron.
The Canucks bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum. Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Picked up along the boards by Hronek. Utah's got the puck along the wall. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Puck picked up by Hronek. Tries to feed it over to Mikkola. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Throws it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, look at this. It's in! He scores!
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here. And a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Utah's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Puts it on net. Blocker saved by Bobrovsky. Does it again with the stop.
Bobrovsky's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Goaltenders at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Let's see what the official says here. Thornton's going on to the box for 2 minutes.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice and Hoking's the call.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. Lozon's got it along the boards. Poked away by Mikkola. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Avoids the poke check. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Looking to set up offensively. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Hronek. Picked up by Thornton. Loses the coverage there. Denied with the glove by Demko.
Thornton's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Block shot.
If you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that taking away the threat.
The Canucks have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Utah's got the puck along the wall. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. To the empty net and into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
A sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
A huge goal for him as he finally ends this pointless drought against his rivals.
Yeah, and that's got to feel good, right? Anytime you're coming up with donuts, you want to find a way to contribute. And his coach stuck with him as well as himself. Like, the process is everything. He was getting some good looks. It just wasn't finding a way to hit the back of the net. Now he gets one, and you expect that the floodgates, they might open.
Final buzz.
My drift, 'cause what I really